it's Lynette here, and today I have my FabFitFun spring box. If you've never heard of FabFitFun, it's a seasonal box and it only used to be available to those in America, I think, and I used to watch Sussex Sandra open it. She used to have to get it through a shipping company that would ship from America to the UK, but now they ship directly to the UK, which is fantastic. And after watching it for years and thinking it was too good to be true, I had to get it. Now, I've seen a lot of people grumble about this month's, not this month because it's seasonal, that's what I should say, it's a seasonal box. I've seen a lot of people kind of grumble about the selections this month, but this is only my second box, so I was over the moon with some of them, to be honest with you. So if I've not already said, it's a seasonal box, and that's spring, summer, autumn or fall and winter. So I've already had a winter box and this is my first spring box, but I must admit I am so impressed by the little box. It's so pretty. So I'm going to open up and I'll tell you a little bit about the box. So it costs $49.99 per season, and you can also take it on as an annual member, and that costs you $179.99. So the benefits of getting it annually over seasonally, so there's only about a £5 difference, so I don't really think it's the cost that's the difference. It's the fact that you get more options to customise. You also get your box earlier, you get earlier access to the sales. So I think that's fantastic. If by the end of this you're interested in picking up a box yourself, I do have a referral code which gets you $10 off, which I think is fantastic, especially once you've had a look in here and I show you some of the items that I've got. Now, I went through the items that I selected just to do a quick calculation of what the prices were in the UK, because it gives you them in dollars. And then I went onto a few websites just to check that those prices were valid and that they weren't, you know, sometimes we hear of some products and they've overinflated the prices. Well, I actually found that most of the products were more expensive in the UK when I could find them in the UK. So that was another plus. So I'm going to let you see what I've got. You also get this FabFitFun brochure, which shows you all the selections that you could have had, what selections you get to pick as a seasonal member, an annual member, and the ones that FabFitFun pick for you. There was also some leaflets, however they were for things like that were for like Hello Fresh, but the American one, I don't know if it would work in the UK, the money off, because it's in dollars. There was also a postcard, yeah, grow forth, and you could send it as a postcard to a friend, and there was also some stickers. So yep, there you go. And of course you get this funky little box, which would be great for storing things in as well. So I'm going to just explain to you a little bit about how I made my choices. So when it comes to all members, we got to pick customization 1 through to 3. So that was, you might have seen other people show you the customizations. So they were all, so, you know, there's a selection of this page and this page here. Now, some of them, what I did was I wanted a product, but then once I selected it, it let me buy another product from that list for $15. So I did that, and I'll show you what that is at the end. And then if you're an annual member, you get to customise things that are on this page. Okay, so that is 4 to 5, so 4 and 5, and that included things like Elmas, Ahava, so yeah, some really good things there. And then the FabFitFun picks is 3 options that they surprise everybody with. Now, I don't know if you've seen anybody open that as a sippy cup, if you can't see it from there. Yeah, a cactus a sipper cup. Yeah, I've seen that getting quite a few chuckles. I didn't get that in the box, thankfully. So I'll just go through the box and show you what I got, and then we'll talk you through the prices and a little bit about them. So as I say, this is only my second box. I ordered the winter one, I got the discount code, and I ordered the winter box not that long ago, so that's why there's such a short period between the winter box and the spring box, for me anyway. But I'm hoping that I can save the money in time for the summer box and become an annual member. If you don't like any of the selections, I think you can save the money that you would have spent on your box and buy things in the sale. I'm sure that's how it works, because Bryony didn't make her selection this month, being Bryony this season. Need to get used to saying that. But I think she's able to pick items to the value of. So I'm going to open the box. You can only do that when you're an annual member. If you're a seasonal member, you just don't order the box. So inside, the pattern continues. I actually think it's a really good idea, because you could recycle the box, but you could use it. Now there's some items in here that I didn't get to pick, but I was really excited to receive them. I'll talk you through like the prices and things at the end in pounds. Now, the first pick that I got, and I was really excited to get this, was the Pericomb MD. Now, this is the rejuvenating moisturiser, and it says here it's nutrient packed, deeply hydrates the skin without leaving any greasy residue. That's worth $98. 30 mils. Now I know it's a really good brand. I've never tried it before, I don't think. I think I gave my sample that I got in a box to Antonia, and she loved it that much that Brandon picked her some up for her Christmas or her birthday, I think. But so I've never actually tried it, but I've heard good things. And actually, when it's in a box that costs $49.99, and you're getting this for $98, you know, you're kind of doubling the price of the box in the first pick, which I just think is fantastic. So there we go. I just love the packaging as well. It looks so expensive. That I'm really looking forward to trying that. So that was the one thing that I was really looking forward to trying, was Pericomb MD. So I was glad I could select that. So sometimes things will sell out because the annual subscribers get to pick it first, but luckily that wasn't one that did sell out. So the thing that so in that pick, the item that I also liked was the watch. So what does it say about the watch? It's a Monroe Classic watch in sunburst Celeros. Strap on this timeless watch for a sophisticated look. So this was coming in at $105, and I managed to get this for $15. So it does let you buy things that are in the selection. So you can pick one item as part of your price that you paid for the box and pick another item. So that is gorgeous. I couldn't find a UK supplier, but I did, and it comes with this little pouch as well. So but I did find the price on the American website, and it was spot on. So I was really happy, really happy with that. So the other things you could have got there were the indoor planter. A lot of people got that. The UV sanitizer, the milk makeup, the lunch box, the what else was there? The bag, which Sussex Sandra got the bag, which is gorgeous. I wasn't sure about that, but I definitely wanted the moisturiser anyway. But I wasn't sure if I was going to get the bag. So the other item I got for my pick was these $1 billion brushes. Now it's the Pro Brush Essentials kit. So it says they're vegan and charcoal infused bristles. So you get 6 brushes, and I was actually really surprised how small the box was. So what does it say here? Bamboo charcoal infused bristles, so that's good. No artificial dyes, vegan and cruelty free. So ultra soft bristles apply. So there's a powder brush, a contour brush, a foundation brush, an eyeshadow brush, highlighter brush, and eyebrow brush. Now this was $62. Now I'll go over the prices and the rough translation of the cost into UK pounds later, but yeah, I was kind of blown away by the prices, to be honest with you. I had never heard of this brand before, but yeah, I thought the packaging was tiny, but these are the brushes here. I'm going to take them. I love when they've got these plastic bits that you can keep over them. I will take off the plastic that's on the handle. I can bring them out and let you see. Yeah, I do love it when they've got the plastic that you keep on the brushes to protect them. So there we go. So that's a nice eyebrow brush there. It tells you actually on them as well what they are. So sometimes, you know, sometimes I don't care what anybody says, you forget which brush is which. So this is a contour brush. Oh, and it just feels gorgeous. And I'm going to do nothing's coming out of them at all. Although saying that, one of my foundation brushes, which is a really nice brush, the bristles are starting to come out of it. So I don't know if that happens when they get older. But it's a Real Techniques brush, so it was brilliant. Really, really good brush. Powder brush. It's quite small for a powder brush, isn't it? But that'll be my new powder brush because my old one's on its last legs. But I love the colour. Powder brush, the eyeshadow brush, and the highlighter brush. See, my highlighter brush is much bigger than that, but it would be quite good for highlighting under your eyes, wouldn't it? I like that, and I like that eyeshadow brush, the flat one. Good for packing in the colour, I think. As I say, I'm no expert. And this is a foundation brush. Now, I've got one of these like this from MAC. And it was actually, I think I wanted the stipple brush, but they only had this one. And I've had it for about, must be about 15 years. But I've not used it for ages. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this brush. And I can throw away my horrible brushes that I've had for ages that I've been holding on to. So yeah, really good. Really glad to pick these. Now, I wasn't actually sure if I was going to pick the $1 billion brushes. I was initially picking the fitness ball and the, where is it here? The Ultimate Core toning kit. I was actually going to pick that one, but I do have things like that in the house already. So I thought I would get the brushes. So what else do we have here from this selection? I feel like a kid at Christmas when you get this box, you really do. So this is the Verso Super Eye Serum with Retinol 8. And it's from Stockholm. There we go. And that is worth $65. So it says, energise tired skin around the eyes and target signs of ageing with Retinol 8. Now, Retinol, I think, is one of the only products that will, without prescription, target signs of fine lines and wrinkles. So there you go. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I might do a before and after, like you see. But $65 is amazing. And as I say, where I could, I actually verified the prices were online, whether it was in the UK or in America. And I managed to find everything. What do I have next? What have I got next? So next must have been the items. So I've got the 3 items that I selected and the watch, which was the additional one. So the rest of the items are the customisations that I didn't get the option for. Now, I know a lot of people I spoke to went for the Elmis papaya enzyme peel if they could pick it, but I've already got 2 of those. So I wouldn't have picked that one unless I put it in a giveaway, I suppose. So yeah, that was the other customisations that annual members got to make. So I will show you what the box sent to me. I need to remember and keep so that I know. What you can do is, as your box is being shipped, you can take a peek and you can see what it's sending, but it doesn't show you everything. It only shows you customization 1 to 5. I think it doesn't show you what FabFitFun pick for you. So it's quite exciting. What was on this page? There was 2 things I have that were on this page. Now this is a set of hair scarves. Now it says here they're $30 and they're super soft scarves, can be wrapped around your ponytail or bun, or you can tie them onto your handbag as an accessory. Now, was it last summer or the summer before, lots of handbags had scarves tied around them, but they look absolutely gorgeous. So it says live life in full bloom scarf set. Oh, so it shows you different ways that you can wear them, on your neck, on your wrist, on your head. So various different ways of styling them up. I might even do a wee video on styling them up. But you get this gorgeous, you get this lovely plain one. Okay, so it's just a kind of square silk. I don't think it's silk, to be honest with you. It's probably polyester. Yeah, 100% polyester. But they've got a silk feel to them, so you get the scarf. So, I mean, what you could do with a scarf, you could do with these. And you get this lovely little pouch as well, which I think is really cute. But this was my favourite one. Although it actually looks glossier in the picture than it does in real life, in my opinion. Maybe I'm holding it the wrong way. But this is my favourite one. Like, looks like it's got flowers. Yeah, definitely flowers. Definitely a florally one. So yeah, I thought that was really pretty. So you could use it, you know, tie it round. I'm sure you could fit it around your... My head might be too big to fit round. I could use it as a scarf, but yeah, I'll have a wee play with that. I might even do a wee video showing you how you can customise things with these, or I might not. Might just pop it in a giveaway. See how I get on with that. See how time is. It's always timing and, you know, kind of trying to sit down and work out videos and things for me. Now this is another one that I got. So this is 5D. And it's Summer Rose tweezer with pouch for $20. I don't need to explain to you what tweezers do, but I will open this. Now, I do give my eyebrows the odd tweeze, but they're so fair. But I do try until I can actually go and get them done professionally. And I do use the tweezers for the little stray hairs. However, I'm going to do a video on it. I'll do a review. I bought the... I can't even remember what it's called. It's not the No-No, but you know the silent and discreet hair removal thing. I picked that up. Oh, it's neither silent nor discreet. I'll do a video on it because I won't be using that again. Yeah, so it comes with this gorgeous pouch. Oh, that's lovely. I suppose the pouch is so that you could keep it in your handbag. This is much more silent and discreet than the thing that I bought from QVC to do my little peach fuzz. But these tweezers are gorgeous. They're so feminine, aren't they? So feminine, so pretty. There we go. I'm going to pop them back in the packaging. To tell you how much these were worth? I'm sure I did. $20. And what I do love about this, it's got Summer and Rose on the tweezers. It's just actually getting to try brands and things that you might never have tried or might never have heard of or might not be available in the UK. So the next page is where FabFitFun picked for me. And they picked 3 items. So the first one that I got was one that I was really, really hoping was going to be in the box. Really hoping. I was. I'm not going to lie to you. But it's the makeup, the reusable beauty rounds. Ditch your makeup wipes for these reusable cotton rounds. Now, there's 3 of them in the pack. And they're double-sided as well. So I do have a thing about trying to cut back on cotton wool, and of course I do have the 3 pads, the glove moon pads, that are fantastic, but they're just so small. They're fine for taking your eye makeup off, but these are massive, so they're double-sided as well, and I think you can just throw them in the wash. Yep, you can. They can go into a wash up to 60 degrees, which I think is amazing, and they can be thrown in the tumble dryer. So they're 100% polyester as well, but don't iron them. And I don't understand what the other symbols mean. But what does it say here? Machine wash warm, although it's got 60. To me, 30, 40 would be warm. 60 would be quite hot. Do not bleach, tumble dry, low heat, do not iron. Do not dry clean. So that just gives you the washing instructions there. And like most things in the world, they're made in China. So it's a company by Say, and it says, if you want to check their website, it's sayhello.com. And they are so lovely and soft. Really nice. So I will do a video and show you actually how I get on with these. I think they are just supposed to be reusable, kind of like big cotton wool pads. They're not supposed to be like the glove ones where you don't need any product to take your makeup off. But I'm really looking forward to having these. I think I might buy a wee, you know how you get the wee bags to put like baby socks and mittens in, or bras and things. I'm not that organised, but I think I'm going to buy a wee bag to put these in, so I can just pop them in the washing machine when I'm doing a light wash every few days. I got a new washing machine arriving this week. I've been without one for nearly 2 weeks. It broke down and Steve attempted to fix it, but it was one that came with the house, so I wasn't really that fussed. I was looking to buy a new one anyway, but maybe not right now. So we've got a new washing machine coming. It's a brand I've never heard of before, but we were looking for one at around about £400, and this came up, and it's got a steam element to the wash. So I'm really looking forward to trying that for my towels and my bed linen. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with that. But it arrives on Wednesday, and I've just arranged for it to be installed. Steve could have installed it, but part of the reason I arranged for it to be installed is because they take the old machine away and they take all the packaging. So if Steve has installed it, we'd need to pay to get the machine taken away and take the cardboard to the tip, and I just thought, you know what, for 30 quid I'll just get somebody to do it, and that way it's done. But Steve had a nightmare yesterday, because when we got our boiler fitted, they fitted the overflow to the boiler in the wrong place and it was leaking. So then Steve had to, he thought he was going to have to take all the worktop and cupboards out in the utility, but he managed to fix it. I think he drilled a hole. He made a hole in the back. Luckily he's a joiner to trade, he's got all the tools. He managed to make a hole in the back and fix it without having to take everything out. But let me tell you, the air was blue in my house yesterday. The air was blue, and the British gas fitters were every name under the sun. Let me tell you, he was not impressed, having taken the units out so they could get in and make a neat job to fit the boiler, so we weren't having to cut holes. So Steve could cut his own holes properly, and what they were going to do was, it was just going to end up a bit of a mess. So Steve said, look, it's fine, I'll take the units and the cupboards out. And he actually said, I just did not think to check that they had done the right job before I put the cupboard back. But we managed to get it resolved, but it took quite a few hours, a lot of swearing. I just wonder what the neighbours were thinking if they heard them. The air was blue, I kid you not, the air was blue. So yeah, I'm really, right, this is so sad. So Steve ordered the machine, and he said to me, look, you know, there's 3 or 4 machines there, pick which one. So I hate it when it's left to me like that, but I was like, does it do a quick wash? Yes. What's the spin like? Can I, you know, so I was having a look at the things that I used regularly, and it was fine. And he ordered it, and he said, oh, it's not going to be 2.5 weeks, but I just thought, right, we'll just need to do. So I've stripped the beds, but in the corner of each room, you know, there's a pile of like bed linen and towels and things that just really need to go in the machine. And we dropped off a couple of washings at my sister-in-law's, just Steve's working clothes and things that couldn't really wait. So we did a couple of loads there. We just dropped it off there, but we didn't put it, I didn't want to put my linen, you know what I mean, I didn't want to be like, well, there's my linen as well, and there's this, and you know, it's just having to kind of put loads through the machine. So it was just a couple of loads. So it arrives on Wednesday, and I'm stupidly excited about this washing machine. And the other thing I got excited about was we're getting a new kitchen tap. Now Brandon sat and he looked at me and he said, that is so sad, Mum. But I was like, I get to pick a new tap. And I was saying to Steve, can I replace the other taps in the other bathroom tap? And the one in my ensuite is short. It's tall and it's short, so it's a round basin in the ensuite. But it's so short that you're washing your hands at the end, like at the edge of the basin, and the water goes over the back. So I said, it needs to be almost as long as it is tall to stop that happening. So I've been told if I wait a couple of months we can replace that, because he's doing having to buy whole new lights for the kitchen, but they're a certain type of light, so I think it's going to cost about £100 or something, on top of the washing machine, the boiler. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm not going to grumble, but we're getting there. But yeah, I was excited thinking about picking taps and a new washing machine. So the rest of the items, I do digress, I apologise. The rest of the items that they sent me, the next thing was this Human and Kind hand scrub. I've used this before, I think I got it from Birchbox, and it is elderflower and raspberry. So it's a scrub, and it says it gently removes dead skin cells while leaving the hands soft. Now, I've used hand scrubs before, and this says it's 2-in-1. I think it's maybe because it moisturises and scrubs. Now, I've used hand scrubs before and I love them, and I'll just leave that in the bathroom and I'll use it every so often. And it's great to get rid of that kind of, you can use it on wet or dry skin, but it's great to get rid of any dead dry skin on your hands, and it also moisturises. So I imagine there'll be an oil in there that will, sunflower oil, shea butter, that'll make them feel nice and smooth. So yep, I'm looking forward to trying that out, but I'll just pop it in my bathroom, and it's vegan, natural and humane. So it's a good company. I think it was hand cream I used from them before. And last but not least, they sent me these, so that hand scrub was $15, and they sent me these Suns Out, Pouts Out lip foil masks, and those cost $16. So you actually get 4. It's by a company called SF Glow. Made in Korea, but they've got companies in, their European branch is Ireland, and in the UK it's London, but these are made in Korean, not Korean, can't speak. So you get 4 of these foil lip masks. Now, I've done a lip mask video before, and I remember Lisa's subscription box did one, and it just made me laugh. I realise that we're coming to half an hour on this video, so I'll kind of quickly finish up soon. So those were $16. So if you're like me and dollars mean nothing to you, then I'm just going to go through and tot up the prices. So the Pericomb MD, so this was just the site that I used today, so it just depends on the exchange rate. The Pericomb MD, the price for this in the UK was coming up at £70. However, I did find it on the UK Pericomb MD website for £79. So yeah, I just think it's fantastic that this box does this. This is a lifestyle box as well, so some months will be makeups, but there hasn't been any this month, but it's quite skincare heavy, which in my element. I'm all over skincare at the moment. I'd rather skincare than makeup just now. The $1 billion brows brushes, where are they? So they were coming up as $62, which is £44.54. But I found them on Amazon for £49.97. Just honestly, this box for me, I was going to cancel it, and then I thought this box is a no-brainer once I started sitting looking at it. So the hair scarves, don't think I could find them in the UK, but I went on to their website, and the prices were correct. So they're $30, which is £21.50, which I think is fantastic. The beauty rounds, those are $15, which roughly today translates to £10.80. The hand scrub was the same, $15, which is £10.80. What else do we have? The lip mask, you could buy those in some places individually, but the price for the set is £11.50. The tweezers, the little tweezer set is $20, but that works out at £14.40. The eye serum, if I can find it. So the eye serum, which is hiding from me. Where are you, eye serum? Anyway, whatever the eye serum is. Whatever the eye serum is, that is $65, which is, I can't read my handwriting, I think that's £46.70, which is amazing. And that was from a UK site, I think I found that. And the watch, which I could not find, so the watch isn't part of this box. The watch was an extra that I picked up, that you can actually, once you've made your selection, you can buy other items so you can select items and then you can buy other things if you want them. So this was $105 for this watch. I couldn't actually find it in the UK, but I did look up their website and that was the price on that. So the watch comes in at £75, which I think is amazing, and it is actual, it's genuine leather as well. So you can get a lot of watches that won't be genuine leather straps, but I've got really sensitive skin, so I'm kind of allergic to lots of things, but I'm not sure what the backing is. But my friend was saying to me you could paint it with a clear nail polish, I think, or you can buy things that you can paint onto the back. So I'm hoping that the back of the watch is a nice kind of metal and it's not a nickel that might irritate my skin. So yep, I'm really looking forward to wearing this. I've not been wearing a watch for a long time. However, when I go back to work, I'm in meetings with people, and I remember one time, and there's no clocks, and there doesn't seem to be any clocks in any of the meeting room, and I remember meeting with somebody, and I had my Fitbit on, and usually when I turn my wrist, the clock would pop up on the Fitbit, but it wasn't doing it, so I was having to tap, tap, tap to get it to come on, and I just felt really rude, where I think you can kind of either just leave your watch out, which one of my chief executives used to do, leave his watch on his desk, or on the table beside, you know, if he was chairing a meeting so he could keep track of time, or you can just keep it on your wrist and just casually glance at it, so that way you're like, oh, I've only got 10 minutes, which doesn't feel the same when you're having to like click on a phone or whatever. So I thought that would be really good for going back to work, but whether I will get in the habit of wearing a watch again or not, I don't know. But it does come in this pouch, which I hope to get into the habit of putting it back in the pouch. We will see. Anyway, that is everything from me this month. I know a lot of people weren't happy with the box this season. I need to remember it's a seasonal box. I know a lot of people weren't happy with the box, but as I say, it's maybe because there wasn't a lot of makeup in it, or I don't know. I just seen a few people say they weren't happy with the selections, but I'm over the moon. It's only my second box and I can't wait now for the summer. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching me unboxing this, and if you're still here at the end, leave me a gold star. I should give you a gold star, but just leave me a gold star if you're still here till the end, or any star. Yeah, I've got that in mind for kind of a little giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to give away yet, but I think that, you know, if you have watched this to the very end and you leave me a gold star, I will write your name down, and when I have something to give away, your name will go in the pot for that giveaway prize, just for being honest and loyal and subscribing to my channel. So anyway guys, I'll speak to you all soon and hope you have a lovely day, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is you're catching up with me. See you soon. Bye guys.